You look back up and there's a fair wiggle going on. But how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before I get started, just like to say, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. Let us know in the comments what videos you'd like to see, and if you have any questions about this video, please just ask away. So today, as you can see, I've got my New Holland, the T7, and we've got the Kuhn rotavator on. We're going to be going to the field that me and Ben flat lifted a few videos ago. So I've had a day of doing odd jobs really. We were packing this morning until about 10:30, and then I put the Teagle topper on and went to cow farm number 1 and was in the field where we tipped the muck. There's quite a few docks in there, and we've started parking trailers in there because obviously back at the spud farm, well, they're there finishing off some of the building today, but we still haven't got all our main yard space. So I've been in there topping, making it look neater. Need to go down and move a pile of wood chip at some point when I've got a chance, and then I need to move the trailers as well, and then you get the bits where they were, and then that'll be the whole field finished off then. But after coffee break, Dad and Ben went to, well, both got in their sprayers, and then they've been doing some spraying. They're trying to get through a fair bit of it because the weather this week is quite unsettled, so they need to try get the spray on before the weather changes, otherwise they'll miss days and then it will like mess up the pattern. And then I also picked up the water Bowser trailer from the 35 acre field that's got spuds in it, and brought it back to the spud farm to fill it up. I was pretty much doing odd jobs because I was waiting for the rotavator to come back. Someone was borrowing it, and obviously I just had to keep myself busy until they brought it back. And I got back with the water Bowser trailer, and it was there, so that's why we're doing it this afternoon. Right, so we're here now. First of all, we've got to get out and change the depth that this is set to. So this field here has been sprayed, mowed and flat lifted. This area that I'm actually in now did not get mowed, which didn't go down well with Dad. But yeah, we got around that. The grass has died off good, like, well now. You see, had a nice bit of heat on it, and the sprays work good on it. So what I'm doing is so you see here, it's long and tough and like still fairly together, and then this is what the rotavator is doing. It's pretty much just smashing up the top 2 inches or so of the ground. It's not deep, we're fairly shallow, like I say, probably 2 or 3 inches. And yeah, so the depth is controlled off of the crumbler on the back of the rotavator. But basically, the point in rotavating it is because when Ben comes along to plough, he needs it to turn over nicely and easily. And if it's all clumped together like big lumps of grass, then it will just end up jamming up. I'll just show you. The depth is controlled here on the crumbler of the rotavator, and you change these. This here comes out, and you pick your hole which one you want it to go in. Obviously it's equal on both sides. So then the depth has been done off of the crumbler, and then you obviously want to have the rotavator level and your top link flowing. As you can see, the top link has a large area here, and that initially allows it to move. As it's going over terrain, it moves. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Someone needs to come push the soil in at some point, but that shouldn't cause too much trouble. But yeah, it's 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to take me a while because it's quite a slow job. You obviously need to go slow to do the most like damage to the grass sort of thing and break it up the best. Otherwise, if you go fast, you'll just be skimping over it. But yeah, I best get on.
This could be the moment we we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna top this, nothing like we've ever seen. And I raise my hands to the sky, what a feeling, 'cause I feel like dancing high, got a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins. Yourself and let go, time to see it all. Don't think about tomorrow, today we are heroes, here adventure call.
We're currently chugging on nicely at bang on 2 miles an hour. This is so it's 1000 RPM on the PTO, obviously, because it's quite a high powered tool. So yeah, we're bang on 1020. Give it a bit extra, help it out a little bit. So when I caught up with Dad just now when he was in his sprayer, he was saying that yeah, we're thinking of getting this drilled at some point, and we're going to put turnips in it, or in here. He was originally talking about doing a whole crop, but yeah, he's changed it to turnips now. So we'll have turnips in it, and then we'll be able to let some bullocks in here to eat it down about probably August, September sort of time. Hopefully before the weather gets too bad. And then they shouldn't make too much of a mess. Obviously feeding turnips is quite messy anyway really, because it's sort of just mud, isn't it? So could be a bit messy, but hopefully we get it sort of eaten off before before the rain comes. And then he's saying we'll then reseed it again with grass. This field's been in 2 videos now, rolling steep ground and then flat lifting the other day. We normally let the bullocks run in and out of this field most of winter really. Just helps, because well, not the winter we've just come from, the one before we had a lot more bullocks and we didn't really have enough room. So we obviously had to let some have some outside housing, so they were out here. Ended up making a fair bit of a mess, and the grass has never really been the same here. But so yeah, it's a good idea to sort of rip this up and give it cycle it around, put a different crop in here, and then get it growing again. Should be quite good. And obviously turnips provides a good food source for the cattle, quite easy to grow and maintain. So yeah, that's the plan. Did start showering a little bit just then, but seems to have cleared off. The rotavator's got a nice sticky bit of dusty grass stuck to it now, thanks to the rain. But yeah, it has cleared off, I think. I think later this week it's coming in wet again, Thursday, Friday sort of thing. visible from the road. Tried to make sure that my lines are as straight as possible. And a couple times you get to the bottom and look back up and there's a fair wiggle going on, but managed to straighten it out. Want it to look like I'm doing a good job, obviously, to all the other farmers out there. Should be able to see, but I reckon I'm probably, well, I am over halfway in the long runs. So, I better turn that down. Yeah. It's what, 20 past 4, so I've been here for an hour and 20 minutes now. So yeah, another half an hour or so, and I should be well into the shorter runs. But yeah, that's actually gone quicker than what I thought, really. I like starting in the longer runs and then the work, like the longest part, and then working easier sort of thing. Better than doing it the other way around. Does appear to be doing a good job. The crumbler on the back has been jamming up a bit, and we've actually had it so that, because it's sort of in sections, it's in 5 sections, and we've cut out 1 bar of the crumbler on each section, like different part round, so that when it rolls it like can let a bit out, and then obviously the section afterwards, then the second bar is cut, and then in the 3rd section the 3rd bar is cut, so that then it sort of lets it out like equally. And yeah, that's definitely helping here today, because it would be getting fairly jammed up. But at the end it empties out a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how these turnips grow, really, because we've grown fodder beet for the cattle 2 years ago, and we strip grazed it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the turnips turn out. I guess our normal contractor will be able to drill it. But yeah, we'll be able to get some footage of Ben ploughing it, me working it over, them drilling it. So those videos will probably be coming up soon. Ben's out spraying, like I said earlier. We have filmed a spraying video before, sort of back when Ben first started filming. So if you'd be interested in seeing some more spraying, because it's quite an interesting job, then let us know in the comments if you'd like to see that. There, so I've pretty much finished up, really. I've just got my headland to do, and there's a few short runs down here that I need to finish off quickly. But that's only I'll just keep reversing back up to get it. But yeah, then that's that finished. Hasn't taken too long. What is the time? 5:45 now. Yeah, so it'll be about 3 hours. Wouldn't expect it to be very fast with this sort of thing. But yeah, Dad's been and said it's done a good job. He is thinking of possibly rotovating it for a 2nd time. But we just want to see how this dies down, really. So I gather, well, we probably won't be drilling it this week, but then I don't know, because we haven't really got, apart from packing spuds, we're not really on anything else. So yeah, once I finish these runs, done the headlands, then that'll be me finished. I just got to dust it off because it's got quite grubby, and then we'll be heading back. There we go, so that's it finished now. That looks a lot better. See, I've done the headlands. Obviously this here isn't the grassiest part, well yeah, you can see, but like here, that's broken that grass up nicely now. That won't cause the plough any trouble. So yeah, I'll drive on and get this unhitched. So yeah, that's the rotorvating finished now, and I'm on my way to our second cow farm, and that's where I'll be dropping the rotavator off. Some of you may know if you're a fairly long subscriber, that all of our equipment is over at cow farm number 2, and that is because we're building a new shed on our main spud farm, and we can't really use our equipment area at the minute, so yeah, we're taking all the spud equipment over to the second cow farm because we've got room for it over there. Keeps it out of the way. So I was actually meant to be doing a bit of contracting work this morning, which would have taken a fair bit of the day. Basically, there's a cattle farmer down the road from our potato farm who has a lot of our stock feed, and basically he's got a field there behind his yard, probably about a 12 or 15 acre field that he lets his cattle run in all year round. In the winter we normally take a lot of feed up into the field for his cattle, and he can keep them out. And obviously over the years, the grass obviously gets a bit ruined when you do that, so I think he is thinking of reseeding it. And he asked if we would go up there with our flat lift, but obviously a bit of rain recently, and on Sunday he did move a bunch of bullocks back, so I think they might be up in the field. And yeah, Dad rang him today to say, yeah, we're on for doing this flat lifting, and he's actually, well, I don't know whether he either wasn't there and he needs to move some stuff, or he's gone off the idea. But yeah, potentially we might be doing a bit of contracting for him, just flat lifting that field. He is also having a couple loads of straw off of us as well, which will clear up the last of the straw on the main cattle farm. So I reckon that'll be a video coming soon. But that's today's video finished. If you've enjoyed this video, it'd be much appreciated if you could like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at farmingbros_YT. Just like to mention, you would have seen it at the start of the video, but we have a new upload schedule, which is an occasional Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays. We're receiving a lot of great support at the minute, and it's much appreciated. We look at everyone's comments, and we do try and respond to everyone, so you can keep that up, because we enjoy seeing what you have to say. But yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.